Thanks to EA for sponsoring this video. Hey lovelies, it's Kate. Welcome back to another Sims 4 video. I built the King of Queens house in The Sims 4, and in this video I'm showing you what I've created. Before we continue, remember to use code EMERALD when shopping Sims 4 packs to support me and my channel. Add a pack to your cart, enter EMERALD, and apply the code. There is a Sims 4 spring sale going on right now, and you can save on some packs. Thank you so much for your support. You can here see a top view of the living room and the kitchen. I found the Heffernan and Spooner family in the gallery by gallery ID Orange Striped Cat, so you can grab these Sims from the gallery yourself and you can actually play in this house and bring it to life. My gallery ID is KateEmerald, so you can also grab this house from the gallery if you would like to. Here you can see the pass-through window to the kitchen. Everything was made without CC as always. Here Doug is chilling on the sofa, Arthur is playing the piano, and here you can see another view of the kitchen. In the show there aren't as many chairs at the table, but for gameplay I wanted to include them because I wanted to use the bigger table. And here you can also see the view from the kitchen into the living room. You can see the dining table behind the window. So let's take a closer look at this build, or at this level. We're going to take a look at this build in different sections. So here we can see the stereo in the back, which is also kind of important. It can be seen in a lot of episodes. So we have this little shelf here, which I made out of the shelves by the Book Nook kit. Here are the iconic stairs. I used a platform for this and attached stairs to create the shape. This was probably the most difficult part because I had to have the right dimensions and I had to fit these stairs here behind the other stairs so Arthur would be able to walk down into the basement. Everything was a bit tricky, and here you can see the front door, and this was also quite tricky, or let's say it was a decision I had to make, because in the show we see these two windows from the inside, and then in the establishing shots from the outside the layout is different. I decided to go for this layout because I wanted this to look the way it looks in the show from the inside, so I made a compromise and the house looks slightly different from the outside. I actually made a quick tutorial on this pass-through window if you want to check it out. I'm going to link it, and this was also made without any CC. These are just shelves, and I sized down a regular window to create the hole in the wall. I didn't want to have a glass pane in between the two rooms. I really wanted this to look like in the show, so this was important to me. And here we have the kitchen again, and we never see this side of the house in the show because it's just a set, and this part of the house doesn't really exist. We always see the house like this, here are the cameras and everything. I added the TV because we know it's over here, and I then just added a bookshelf. I just tarnished this a bit so it would make sense. And over here we have the stove, which we also see in the show. We see the counters from the back, and we know that we have a stove over here. And I also just winged this a little bit. Over here we have the garden, and I just added a terrace, and the terrace is leading to the garage, which is also quite an important part of the show. We see the car in the show, and we also see a sofa and a TV, so this is kind of where Doug is hanging out with his friends a lot, so I also included it. I also included a pottery wheel, just some stuff that would be functional so you can actually play in this, and it's a fun space to use. And here you can see the kitchen and the small hallway with the door, which is leading down into the basement, and this is where Arthur Spooner is living. I wanted this to be as realistic as possible. I really wanted to have the correct layout, and because I had used a foundation on the outside, it wasn't really as easy, so I really had to figure this out. You can here see the bed, also the TV receipt, and I really like cluttered this a bit randomly. It's like really a dark basement. It's not the most beautiful part of the house, which is also something Arthur is complaining about a lot in the show. So here we can see Arthur's bedroom, which is in the basement. The stairs are leading up to the small hallway, as you can see. And I just cluttered this really randomly. I wanted this to look like the basement. It's not looking nice, as I said, and I totally wanted to make sure that it's really not looking nice. I added a bathroom. This can be seen in like at some point in the show where they add a bathroom to the basement. This is not only like part of the show, but I think it's also great for gameplay because there's only one other bathroom, which is located at the top. And this is like good because when you're playing this and Arthur's living down here, there is a additional bathroom. I added the TV and everything, so it's looking like the real deal. I added a window over here in a basement and removed the ceiling so some natural light would be coming in. Usually in the show we would have some windows over here, but this is not lining up with the house layout. This is always the problem when you recreate something from a TV show. It's just a set and not everything is making sense, but I tried to make it work. And here you can see the top floor. We have the bedroom over there, the office, the bathroom, the hallway, and this was quite tricky to recreate because I felt like everything was so wide, like the whole house, and I felt like both the bedroom and the office were like too wide, just too big, but I made it work and just furnished it the way it would make sense. You can here see the office, and there's also the bed, which we see in the show. I think it's like actually a sofa, but I just used a bed because it's a sofa they sleep on in some episodes. Here you can see the closet, which is in the wall. I used doors from Island Living to like make it look like the real deal and added some of these clothes on the inside, which can be used as a dresser. You can also see like the other dresser with the perfumes and everything that we also see in the show quite a lot. The table in between the closets, so it's just looking like the real deal. The bathroom also looks kind of similar, but this one was really hard to recreate for some reason. So here we can see the top floor. Carrie is just walking up the stairs. We have the hallway connecting everything. We have the bathroom over here in the show. We see that the tub is like in between two walls, so I also made it like this. In the show we also only see all these rooms from only one side, like we would see it like this, for example, and I had so much extra space over here, but because of the dimensions of the whole house and the rest, it of course had to match like these rooms, and they just turned out to be a little bit wider, as I said. But I just added like another dresser over here, a plant. I just furnished this so it would make sense. I think it's looking cute. We see the office in the show quite a lot. I love the iconic red walls, and I just placed some office clutter over here the way we see in the show. I also added an easel because it would make sense to like for your Sims to paint in this room. We then have the bed over here. You could also make changes to this. You could like generally use this as some type of bedroom. You could turn this into a kid's room, for example, or you could like maybe add another wall over here and like separate this and turn this into two rooms. I just wanted to like make it look like the way it looks in the show. I'm just giving you some ideas in case you like want to play in this and may want to like make some changes to this. We can here see that like I made the closets functional, and I think it's looking super cute. And this video is coming to an end. This was the King of Queens house recreated in The Sims 4. My ID is KateEmerald. The house is called King of Queens by Kate in the gallery. Please also make sure to check out Orange Striped Cat in the gallery. This is where I found these Sims. And if you want to support me, remember to use code EMERALD in the EA app if you would like to. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you will enjoy this house if you should grab this from the gallery. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like the show. Which are your favorite moments from the show? Just leave a comment down below. I'm so excited to hear from you. I love you all so much, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye.